Okay, hang on. I think we're ready to go. I think we're all good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody else who is tuning in on this lovely Sunday morning, welcome to Interactive Studios, where we showcase for you the latest and greatest games that are now available from your favourite retailers. My name is Ryan, and today, much like yesterday and the day before, I'm going to be taking you through some F1 2019, the much anticipated return of the F1 series, and we're going to be having a whole lot of fun exploring everything that this game has to offer, in particular the career mode that we're going to be taking ourselves through a little bit more. But before we get into that, just want to say a quick thank you to everybody for tuning in, no matter how you're tuning in, whether you're on Facebook Live, one of our retailer websites, or if you're here with us on Mixer. I appreciate you guys all being here. Yes, DJ, absolutely, man. Not a problem. So, make sure as well, if you have any questions today at any stage, you leave them in, if you're on Mixer, leave it in the chat. If you're on Facebook Live, leave us a comment. And if you're on one of our retailer websites, then hit the little chat icon, and that'll take you through to Mixer, where you can send us any messages that you might have about F1, which is really, really cool if you're doing a bit of shopping or something like that and you want to get a bit more information. So, about F1. The F1 2019 Legends Edition celebrates the greatest rivalry in F1 history. In the Legends Edition, you get to drive as Ayrton Senna in his 1990 McLaren MP45B and Alan Prost in his Ferrari F190, and face off in over 8 different race challenges, which is really neat. And that's something else that you can look at as well from your favorite retailers. You can also check out the F1 2019 Anniversary Edition, in which you get the F1 2019 base game, as well as the 2010 Ferrari F10 and the 2010 McLaren MP425, which is really cool. Some neat DLC for you to play around with. In F1 2019, there is also the F2 mode and the career story, which is essentially what we're going to be doing today. You start off in the Formula 2 and you build up your reputation and you build up some experience driving with them, and then eventually you sort of progress through the ranks and you get into the Formula 1 Championship and drive alongside some of the really the best names in the business, which is super exciting, you know, when you're competing with people like Lewis Hamilton for first place. It's really awesome. There's some awesome, stunning new night lighting, uplifted environments, and upgraded F1 broadcast rebrand visuals to get you even closer to the action. And I'm sure you guys are going to see plenty of that as we go through today. So I'm just going to jump into it, and if you guys have any questions at all, you let me know. We're playing on the Xbox One X as well. So at this stage in our career, we have just finished the... We need to... DJ, yeah, I take that as a compliment. We just finished a race in China, and so we're going through the Grand Prix circuit. We're going through the international circuit, and we just did a race in China, and we came first in that, which was really, really cool. So we, I think, are now jostling for first spot in competition with Lewis Hamilton himself. So it's going to be really interesting to see how we go. Yeah, get on it, DJ. Get on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now before the next weekend, we can choose to attend one of these different invitational events. We can choose to do a time attack or an overtake challenge, and our rivals are attending different ones. So if we have a look, Lando Norris is our fellow rival in the McLaren racing team, and Devin Butler is our rival in from the F2. No worries, DJ. Yes, so Devin Butler, we sort of had a rivalry going with him when we were racing in the Formula 2, and we both got promoted at the same time, and so he's one of our bigger rivals. But I think what I'm going to do is race against Lando Norris here. I'm going to go where he goes. So, alright. It's an overtake challenge. USA, 1976 McLaren M23D. Alright, so we're probably going to be hearing an older engine at work here, I would say, just from the sounds of things. And I've never done an overtake challenge, so that'll be interesting. I'll have to see how we go. Past goal is to overtake 10 opponents. Starts with a rolling start, and the goal is to overtake the target number of cars before the time runs out. And we've got to beat Norris's score of 10. Okay, we've got to overtake 10 cars in 5.5 minutes. See how we go. So the racing in this game is super clean, and you know, for a Formula 1 game, that sort of has to be the case. But they've really outdone themselves. It's super fun, and managing a whole lot of different elements at once is sort of all part of the challenge. So making sure that you stay aware of your tires conditions, making sure that you're understanding of like the damage you sustained if you've had a few incidents and crashes and things like that, as well as, you know, you can change up your fuel mix as you go so that you can give yourself a more lean or a more rich sort of fuel mix to give you that extra stretch to the finish line, or to make sure that you will actually make it to the finish line. Oh man! So I think we'll overtake this guy on the next turn, maybe. Let's see how we go. Okay. I've turned down the in-game volume a little bit, just so that, because I noticed last time when I was talking in the middle of a race, it got pretty quickly drowned out by the roar of engines. So maybe I'll put it up a little bit more than this, but yeah, it's pretty funny. There's another one. Sorry. Get off. Alright, we got yellow flagged, so we're on warnings, but that's okay.
Was illegal. Return the position.
Might have to give this one another go. We're not doing too crash hot here. Made a few different errors that we need to rectify next time around. Next is Mikowski. Still got to overtake 7 people, and we're well more than halfway through our time. Although I suppose the next sort of group of people are quite clustered.
This is Jeff. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty.
Okay.
Hey, if you don't behave yourself from now on, we're going to end up disqualified.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to retry this one, I think, or else it's a failure. Okay, so it's just a matter of getting to these people in here, I think. If we can do that, then I think we're all good. Because of how close to get around now. Okay, yep. So let's restart that session, give it another crack. I don't know how many people are in the race. I don't know if we can overtake more than 10 people. Maybe Norris just smashed it. Okay, away we go. See if we get better this time than last time. I feel like we're doing a little bit better this time, but that could also just be because we know the track a little more comfortably. Still got to overtake 9 more people. Had a bit of a bump with that guy. Apologised.
Virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
What does that mean? We were going too fast.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Okay, we're in a much better position than we were last time, that's for sure. Yeah, we did take that corner a little bit dodgily, but that's okay. Crashed into me, to be fair. I just didn't avoid him.
If you
Okay.
continue to cut
No
corners,
more
the
corner
stewards
cutting.
will give you a penalty.
Clean racing from now on. The corner cutting is an interesting tactic to say to sort of sum that up. I think useful in some situations, but you need to know when to stop, or else you're just gonna get disqualified. Got a minute to overtake these two people, and then you clowns.
Okay, you need to give that position back. That was an illegal overtake. If you keep this up, we're going to get disqualified. Be more careful out there.
Crashed me. See if we can flash back so that he doesn't do that to me.
Hey, if you don't behave yourself from now on, we're going to end up disqualified.
Yeah, okay, we're not catching first. Let's try that again. This is tough. This is very tough. Okay. Come on, we can do this. Definitely think braking there was a better idea than just screaming through that corner. Having, you know, done it now. Alexander, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it, dude. How are you today? Yeah, I think we had to take that warning just because that was too good an opportunity to pass him. Oops. To that corner a bit dodgy. It's a little bit, how you going? Okay, let us sir. Come on then. this is better than we've done before. We've got just over 2 minutes to gain 4 places. Let's go then. Oh, I think we've got him on this next corner. Because it's sort of... Yep, we can go this way. Very good. That's a bit dodgy. Okay, more than a minute, we've just got 2 spots. Moreno we can have at the next corner. And Lawson. Or Larson, however you want to say it. That wasn't ideal, but that's okay. Just need to overtake this guy. Come on, he's really trying. 30 seconds, so we've only got maybe this hairpin. There it is. And we just need to hold it here. Not catching us. And I don't think there are any more racers, so very good. Nice. Passed that challenge. So that was tough. That was tough, I'm not gonna lie. That was tricky. Very good. So we completed the objectives that we needed to complete, so that's kind of nice. And that, oh, Azerbaijan, okay. This would be an interesting track, I would say. Okay, let's see how we go.
Congratulations on your success in the invitational events. It might not help you in the championship standings, but it definitely helps to build your reputation.
Whoa. Oh, I've heard that Baku is quite difficult. I have heard that. EXG Wolf, what's going on, man? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Interactive Studios, my friend. Okay. Looks like both qualifying and the race are going to stay dry. Excellent. Okay, well, we'll do one session of practice and then we'll simulate the rest of them.
The track is green and the skies are grey here in Azerbaijan. Welcome though to the Baku City Circuit.
I thought the weather
where we're
forecast was
preparing
clear.
to kick off the weekend's action with a difficult and damp free practice session. And I tell you what, Anthony Davidson, I think we're going to have some fairly anxious drivers in the cars today, as the conditions have not been kind at all for today's session.
Well, sat in the garage, maybe, I suppose. I mean, you'd always rather a nice dry circuit to run on. But as soon as you venture out onto the track, then any lingering nerves get left behind. The moment you start to become anxious in these cars, you tend to tighten up and become too digital in your inputs. This can not only cost you lap time, but also, if you're unlucky, send you on a one-way trip to the wall.
I do like those ones. Those little like cutscene things there. This is the new F1 EXG Wolf. It is. Heavy Great Metal, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. Awesome to have you here, dude. Okay, we'll start with track acclimatization first. Flying lap, let's go. I've heard that this track is a killer. Whoa.
The track acclimatization.
Let's try that again. Be interesting to see how to get purple on that. Dude, Wolf, I'm enjoying it, man. I'm good. Just a question: is there a way to turn damage off? I think you can. It's in the difficulty setting in the menu. I think it's you can change like the wear of your car. I think I think in terms of just getting rid of damage altogether, I don't think that is a thing you can do. But yeah, I think you can minimize the wear on your car. Or you can make it more like just cosmetic than like actually have it affect your gameplay. Didn't think that would have been so good. Let's flash that back. That's a tough corner. So these ones are fine. Now it's here that we need to worry about. So it does want us to go a bit faster than that through there to be competing, but my gosh, that is a difficult corner. Very windy right there. Uh-oh. Ouch. Yeah, okay. Let's flash back all the way back here before we had that little bump. Let's try that again. Learning the practices are really good because like learning the track prior to actually racing it is super vital. Like you've got a much better chance of success if you know the track and if you're familiar with the corners and stuff. Like by going through practice and doing the different practice sessions that they have set up, you have a much better chance of finishing and having a competitive spot in qualifiers. Like you can focus on which corners are going to affect you the most.
Be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
I would say that wasn't terrible actually.
That's fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit.
Sort of. I did flash it back a few times. Let's try this again without flashbacks. Or aim to anyway. So they're the square turns there. So they're just hard right angles basically.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
I haven't damaged the car in a little while, thank you. It's been quite clean. But recently. Okay, that's good to know. In this particular thing, the closer to the center of the gates that you are as well, the more points you're going to get for passing them. So it's a combination of you need to hit the gates with speed and with accuracy. It's cool. I think this is my favorite drill. It's okay, I'm happy with greens though. Oh man, this is going to be wild without the rain. I'm going to need to take that into the pits actually. Okay, fair enough. That's not going to be excellent for my points. Oh.
We have to replace that front wing. Box now.
Okay. Into the pits. Okay. Well, we did it. We finished that first challenge. Does it want us to get better than that? Let's see. Suppose we could go for purples on every corner, which would be tricky, but I think we could do it. I'm just wondering if it's better to spend my time on doing other ones, because we do only have half an hour on the track.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Let's do this one. Okay. Race strategy. Oh, I didn't hit that corner that time. That's good.
You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
10 more minutes of rain, okay. Front wing, took some damage in that.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
You've really got to try to allow yourself as much turning space as you can in the wet. Dropping some time there from that dodgy corner, that's for sure. If we can get a second ahead, that'd be really nice. Okay, cool. Now let's just hold this. 1.2 seconds. That was actually awesome. We're up 2.4 seconds. Okay, it's this killer corner here. Bit of a bump, but that's okay. I think it wasn't terrible altogether.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Whoa, let's flash that back. From here.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Perez is in intermediates. Might be an idea. Change it after this exercise, I would say. Ooh, cut that corner. Ooh, Vettel. Big time. We did that in intermediates though, so I'm not too upset. Those different tyres make a world of difference. Come on. Flush that back. Okay, so we really have to stay with the line there because from here. So if we stay with the line, we're really going to put ourselves in the best sort of position. So we have to come close to this wall. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was bad. Maybe I need to come off the acceleration a little bit there. So, close to this one. I'll come off for a sec. There we go, that was clean. Let's see if we can finish this on time. 10 seconds. 6, 5, 2, 1.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
That was the best lap. New objective, score 50 points or over. So if we get another clean lap here, we will have completed this little training exercise, which is good. Getting as much data as we can for the race. And then yeah, we'll swap into the intermediate tyres because Vettel got a good score over me because he was using the ouch. Because he was using the intermediates. We're still using wet weather tyres. Flashbacks also sort of what's it called? Affect your score, your time slightly by like, you know, fractions of a second, but it's still something. That wasn't too good. Let's flash that back. Try that again. Try and take that corner a little bit more gently, I'd say. Yeah, gotta come out a little bit more. Alright, cool. I'm satisfied with that, how we did that. A bit heavier on the brake and a bit wider around the closer to the outside, sort of lets us tuck in a little bit more easily. Whoa! Flashback. Lewis Hamilton in a big time. Don't think I'm going to be able to get that though, so it's a pit. Let's pit and try with intermediates. Yeah, I think trying with intermediates is going to help drastically. I think. Okay. Tire select.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Flying lap. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Hopefully the intermediates affect our time in a positive fashion. Okay, so our best time in wets was the equivalent of the 7th best time for the intermediate tires. I really don't want to just crash my wings straight out of the pits, so go from here. We're up half a second and climbing. That's good. Keep this up. That was a bit awkward. If we stayed off the curb there, we would have done fine, but still got a purple time for that section of the track, so that's good. Two seconds. That's a bit awkward.
Okay, I think the track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn out your tyres.
I think I might have to swap to soft tyres in a second. Out of the way, Butler. great.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
I think it's still enough to get us across the line. Nope, not quite. It's a fair improvement, but it's not it. I would love to get past this guy. This guy is really influencing my lap time. Actually, where are we? Return to garage. I'll pick a different, how long we got? 2 minutes. Oh, you know what? Let's just get out to the track. Go to track.
Engine fired. We're set.
Yeah, we're not going to have enough time to finish this, so we may as well just get in a little bit of practice. It really took me out flying from the pits. No, that's alright. Okay, we'll go return to garage, and then it should just finish it up for us. Alright, cool.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Hamilton, Ryan.
Alright, Lewis Hamilton got us right at the end, but that's okay. Well, not really right at the end. We played around a lot right at the end. How'd we go? Went a bit more towards becoming a veteran, so that's nice. Simulate, yes. See how the simulations go. Nice. What messages have we got? Beat Lando. Dry conditions. Okay. Let's give it a go then. Oh, I didn't check my research and development. Maybe we needed to do that. Hopefully that doesn't make too much of a
The
difference.
circuit has rubbed in with practice, but this is still going to be a difficult session for our drivers as they fight for pole position. Welcome to qualifying here in Azerbaijan.
Okay. That's what we want. 9 laps. Okay, so I'm just thinking about in terms of the race. Let's do it. Green lap. Oops. This is just qualifiers, it's okay. I'll take a warning. Realistically, we probably didn't need to do that. But that's okay. It's just the sprint to the end now. Oh, this last corner actually. So tight here, and we're good. Nice. I think that's the best qualifying time.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done.
Chuckle
That was a
Star, what's going on?
fantastic
I'm streaming
drive.
from our Xbox. Can you get the achievement notification to show up in Mixer?
With
I
qualifying
think so.
finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three.
I think it just depends on your mixer
and
settings.
Charles Leclerc. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
It's been a great qualifying session for you. Are you going to carry that momentum into the race?
We have a great strategy. It should get us plenty of points.
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. Oh no.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Oh no, I lost reputation with McLaren for saying that. Oops. Hopefully we can gain that back with the race. What I meant, like, I didn't mean to be like, I don't know what happened, to be honest. Silly team. Like, that's not what I meant. I just meant, like, I honestly don't know. Like, I just meant, I don't know. Let's move on. I should have just said nothing. Oh. But my rep with everyone else went up.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Thank you. Hope you how do you feel at breakfast as you're going to need all the energy you can muster today. Let's go. We're in pole position, so that's quite nice. That's definitely going to help, I would say.
Off the back of a fantastic quad.
Okay, the run into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care.
How many laps is this thing? So it wants me to pit on turn 13. Lap 13. Oh, it's 20 laps. Okay, no wait. It's a 13 lap thing, so want me to just go it? This car is very quick off the mark. Okay, I'm gonna have to secede this corner turn, I think. Little nudge there on the wall, but that's alright. All in the spirit of racing.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Oh, that was clean. I mean, there was a lot of happy coincidences going on there. But like, I lost.
Okay, take
one of my back tyres a little bit, and I was like, oh, I need a brake to compensate for that, and then I braked just enough to skim me around that corner, but maintain a fair speed. I don't think I could replicate that if I tried. Those corners are much easier on soft tyres, oh my gosh.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Why will I be on the mediums? Do I need to be on the mediums? I don't want that. I thought the forecast was supposed to say dry. Why does it want me to go to mediums? Ooh, that wasn't great. Okay, I think we recovered a little bit there at least. That wasn't fantastic. We got through that first chicane fairly well, but that second bit was not super.
Monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start
Vettel
to
is
see a loss
out.
of power.
Wow. DRS just got enabled, okay.
Engine is looking a little worn. Power output will be less than optimal.
Do I need to change my engine? What's going on, Asher? It's good to see you, man. Okay, that's not quite as fast as I have done it. Chores day. Ah, unlucky, man.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Okay, this is coming up to lap 4.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap. The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
Is Hamilton gaining on me? It says there's a 7-second gap, but it really doesn't feel like it. Could also just be because this track is so tight. I hope it has nothing to do with that engine output, power output thing. Sorry Asher, I can see your message, but just give me one sec. Leebit, what's going on? Leebit. Sorry, I'm not sure how you say that.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
I want to box this lap. Push it. Oh, Asher. Well, that's alright. It does sound like a fun Saturday night. So sometimes, yeah, losing a bit of sleep can be worth it. Sometimes. Depends what you've got planned the next day. Yeah, Asher. It's a bit unfortunate, but it's just how it is sometimes. Oop. A bit of a bump with the wall there. Lee bet, sorry man. It's good to have you. How are you today? We'll pit next lap. Oh wow, Lee Bet, holy moly. Sorry, I didn't realize I was talking with royalty. I have seen you around before a few times, but wow. Like a second. Oh, unlucky there, Asher.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires. Lando is coming in for his stop.
Okay, my gap is at... Uh-oh, not good. Play that back. Still got 6 laps to go. We're not going to be pressing competitive times during these laps because we're using medium tyres rather than the soft ones. But that's alright. We got the best time before, but like no one's going to beat it. Everyone's swapped to medium tyres now. The main thing that I want to focus on is like maintaining a steady distance in front of Hamilton and Leclerc. 14.2 is my gap so far from second.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
Leclerc boxed? What? He was already on the mediums. Ooh, that was rough. Oh yeah? Yeah. It's a tough one, Liebert, definitely.
The gap to the car behind is 14.6 seconds.
0.6, okay, that's good. Increased the gap by about 0.4 of a second. Let's try and keep that up, shall we? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, that's fine. It was only minor.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Change it to rich then. Give it some more juice. So you don't have to fuel save, that's it.
Leading our teammate by 47.3 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope you guys heard that. It just our pit chief just gave us an update and said that we're leading our teammate by 47 seconds. 47.3, yeah, that's crazy. Lee Bet, honestly, I wouldn't be the best person to ask about that. I haven't played F1 2018. But from what I've heard from people saying in, like, you know, viewing the chat and stuff like that, the biggest differences come in relation to the research and development. Like it takes a lot less time to earn currency points, currency or whatever it is, resource points. That's what it's called, resource points. Yeah, it takes a lot less time to earn resource points. Don't forget the point 3. Sorry, Ashley, my apologies. I knew that was the reason I made you a mod. Leclerc and Hamilton are fairly close together. I think we're just out in front by such a large margin that it doesn't even matter. Let's try for accuracy. There you go, Lita. I might go and check that one out, but thank you for the recommendation. That's pretty awesome, Asher. Bump. So I didn't sustain any lasting damage.
Great
Wow.
work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Wow. We actually beat, on medium tyres, we beat our time. That is impressive. Must have been a good lap. So Red Bull gets sacked a couple of races in and goes to
There's
McLaren.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
I started with Ferrari, I think, in the F2, and then it was I think it was Ferrari. I don't remember exactly, but then I went to McLaren, just because the way that the interviews and stuff were working was that I was giving interviews and I was gaining points in the sportsmanship section rather than the showmanship section, and it was saying that Ferrari values races that are more showman oriented rather than sportsman-like. I was like, oh, okay, well, you know. So I had a look, and it was between McLaren and Mercedes for the that were the sort of like most competitive sportsmanship ones. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, the game can sack you just depending upon your like performance and attitude and stuff. Like if you lose enough reputation, or if the value of your contract exceeds the value of you to the team. No F2 in 2018. Yeah, that's well then that's the that would be the biggest change then, wouldn't it? Having the F2 first. It's pretty cool. It just like adds a lot to the career story. Like you start out in the F2 with your teammate, and you both sort of like get promoted up to the F1, but you're in different teams. And there's also like a rival guy that you have competition with, who's like a bit of a he's a character, let's say that. He's very smug and very like snarky. Oh, I feel it's still up, we'll be fine. I guess sportsman, wait a sec. Let me get to this next straight bit. Rebel did like Okay, I'm gonna cheat really quick. I'm gonna go, well, I'm not really cheating, I'm just taking advantage of the flashback system. I definitely did not want to hit that wall as hard as I did. Really at all. Oh, well, actually, that's pretty cool. Eesh. I've only got one lap, I can afford to have done that. That was a full 3 seconds slower than my best lap.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
I might want to change the difficulty on the AI, actually. Just thinking about the fact that, like, pretty much every race I go into, I'm ahead by loads. Unless something goes wrong with my tires and stuff. So it looks like I'm finishing the race with heavily damaged. Yeah, I'll make it. I'm ahead by so much. .3. Oh. Okay, yeah. The difference that the wings make is crazy. Break earlier here when I can. Here it is. Checkered flag. Nice.
You worked hard for that one.
Woo.
Congratulations.
I think I want to change my helmet
Brilliant
because
stuff
I
from
picked it because
McLaren
it's like
today.
Xbox
What a
Interactive
superb
colors,
victory.
but it really doesn't go with the McLaren like gold color.
Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving
That
they're
is a
a
nice
force to be
looking trophy.
reckoned with out on the track.
Nothing's coming out. It just gave
Let's
them
see what effect this
empty
result
bottles.
has had.
It doesn't
on
normally
the
happen like
driver's
that, Asher.
standings.
Normally
Ryan
stuff
increases
does
their
come out of my
championship
just
lead.
bit of,
Let's focus on
finish.
the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
But it's absolutely got to be Alexander Albon, no hesitation. He put in a performance today that's only going to build further upon his already growing reputation.
It's time to check out
Lando
the constructors'
Norris.
standings. No change in
Oh,
the
my
top
guy,
spot,
Lucas
but
Weber
with today's points, their
finished
hold
in
on the lead
15th.
is getting weaker. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Wow, I'm ahead by 14 on Lewis Hamilton, so that's quite nice. Where's my mate? Oh, he's like, wow, 5th from the bottom.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Okay.
Devon did much better in today's race than he did in qualifying. Were you expecting that? It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it?
There we go. I'm just trying to suck up to
You
McLaren
left a
at
lot
the
of
moment.
paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip or did you just misjudge some corners?
No comment.
It was more like dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it?
How did my rep decrease?
Well,
I was
that's
talking about myself. I should have just no commented. I thought that by saying that was like the safest option. Just be like, yeah, that was my B, I'll take that. But I think my net benefit was like, McLaren should be happy with me. That was good. 600 more. Oh yeah, nice. That increased a lot. I think just winning was what increased it so much there. Didn't even look
Great
like I
work.
moved
That's
anywhere.
exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
Why does it want me to negotiate my contract? Hang on, so contract negotiation, contract perks. My value is exceeding the value of the contract at the moment, so I guess that's why it wants me to negotiate it again. I guess. Let's press help. Okay, contracts are based around your value to the team, which takes into account your rep, how respected you are, and whether you're known for your sportsmanship or showmanship. Some teams prefer sporting, while others prefer showy ones. Team's initial offer will be based on a percentage of your value to them. You can negotiate terms, but each element has a cost, and if the final contract value is higher to your value than your value to the team, they will reject it. You can only attempt to negotiate a limited number of times, so consider your options carefully. Alright, so I guess
It's time for us to renegotiate your contract. Here
okay.
you can see the current deal. Once negotiations begin, the team will make you an offer. You can accept if you like, but I strongly suggest we push for better terms.
Okay. I am worth a lot more than this to them. View reputation. My value is like far exceeding the value of this contract. I mean, that much I don't really mind about. Team order. Okay, so I guess here is where the majority of my thing is going to come. Okay. Contract perks. Oh, it doesn't really show where, like how much it increases. Well, let's push it a little bit then. I want that. Maybe I want that. Oh, quicker pit stops. Proposed contract.
We're asking for too much here. We need to make some compromises.
Okay. Let's knock it back down to that. That. And that.
Okay, that proposal looks good. It seems all parties are happy with the deal, so it'll commence the next race weekend.
I'm okay with that. I'm still worth more than this. That's okay. Okay, that's good though, because we've got more efficient pit stops. Our upgrade speed has been reduced. And yes. Okay, that's alright. I know, it's still doing some upgrades. Where is here? That needs to change. So I'll fit this. Everything else is still green, so I'll just leave it on that. These are fine, I think. No worries, Asher. Thanks for stopping by, man. I can't believe I came 6th in Melbourne. Come on. That's home ground advantage. No problems, Asher. Take care of yourself, buddy. Okay. Next weekend. Looks like there's no invitationals for this weekend. Spain, okay. Spain is where we're going. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see what difference this makes. Alright, here's a look at details of theirs. Team goal. Qualify 10th or better. Come on, I can do better than that. Easily, and it's going to be dry. That's excellent. Let's do the practice. Okay, hopefully this practice will give us a good indication. If I don't think it, if it doesn't feel like it's going to give me a good enough idea, then I'll do the second practice after lunch.
It's practice time
but I think
here
we
at the
should be fine.
Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia, as we head out for the Spanish Grand Prix. Soon enough, the teams will be heading onto the track for what will no doubt be a really interesting day of practice. We can see, of course, plenty of activity in the garages as we wait for the green light to get this session underway. Anthony Davidson, thank you for joining me once again. What are you going to be looking out for once the cars get out there?
Oh, no worries, Libet. Thank you for tuning in, man.
Naturally, in any free practice session, you can never be sure exactly what programs the teams are running,
some sweet dreams,
how much
my
fuel they've
friend.
put in, and so on. So it's important to resist the temptation to draw any firm conclusions from the fastest times on the monitor. What we can do, however, is look for consistent pace over the course of multiple laps. So if someone does...
Let's do it. what just happened. That was really weird. Why am I using heavier tires rather than soft tires? I don't understand. Is it the track? Thank you, Lebat. Take care, man. Brakes too hard. Oh, that's alright. We saved it. That was okay. Oh, I missed it. Oops. Right, well, we're definitely going to be retrying this, it seems. How did I miss that? This one, I think, is going to be tricky. So I beat the target score, but now I need to improve on it.
Let's try and perfect each turn. Remember that chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus.
Braked a bit too hard there again. DRS is up next. There we go. Okay, cool. So we got purple on everything except the first one. Again. The first one is tricky to get. That's no, jinxed it. Oh, what is it there? Oh no, flashback again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Uh-oh. Oh no. See how many points that is.
Great
Okay, nice.
stuff. You pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really...
Alright, let's return to the garage. So that's good. We smashed that. Now let's do... that one. Race strategy. So we're swapping over to the medium tires from the heavy ones. Oh, that guy changed from... That was no good. See if we can improve on that. What is it about that corner that's making my wheels to struggle so hard?
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Try it again. Come on. Yeah, I just don't know what it was. I mean, obviously we spun out a little bit earlier in the lap. That wouldn't have helped our time whatsoever, but... Okay, we're losing some time there. It's a bit of a heavy break, but that's okay. That would have been catastrophic. This is good. We're up by a fair bit here. Okay, I've got it. With that particular turn, I just need to get off the accelerator and just drift around it. Just let the car carry me. Okay, that's a lot.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
I am so stoked that we actually just got past that guy. That's the best. The worst part about the practices is like having to compete with the other people who are also practicing, making sure that you guys can, like, you know, achieve what you want to achieve, while at the same time not crashing into anyone else. Yeah, there it is. Alright, well, I don't think I'm going to struggle on that corner very much anymore. Yeah, absolutely the best part of practice is just, like, you know, hitting the same corners a few times and understanding the different ways that you're going to deal with them.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Okay, one more lap and I think we're done with this particular thing. I don't know if we're done with practice altogether, but we're done with this thing, so... that corner was tricky. Yeah, lost some time there because my tyres skidded out, so regaining traction. That flashback was actually so good for us. Again, in mind, that worked out fairly well. We were eating grass for a little bit there, and I was like, oh no.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Return to garage. How long we got? 12 minutes on this. Alright, qualifying pace. Let's do it. Soft tires. Good time. This is good. Uh-oh. Cool. It's a nice Abbey. I apologise to that guy. No need.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Oh, excellent. That was good. We smashed that then. 6 minutes. Okay. Let's try it. I don't think I've ever done this one properly before. Tire management one. I don't even know what I have to do. Oh, this is the one with the bar in the middle of the screen. I have to be better at... I have to not shred my tires. Okay, I think I've got this under control. A lot less hard braking and a lot more just gently easing through the corners. Did lose a lot of time drifting out there, but that's okay.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a...
Awesome. Well, I'm glad that we could smash that. This is all on the first day of training. Sheesh.
Our best lap so far is a 1:28.6.
We've got less than a minute. May as well just fast forward through it. We're not going to be able to do the fuel management, the ERS management and stuff.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Ryan, Vettel and Lewis Hamilton. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more
Where's my mate?
Formula One action.
Lando, buddy, what's going on? I'm being let down by him. I don't want to start looking for a new team, but I might have to. Okay, we'll review this one, and then we're going to take a break for lunch. So you guys can grab something to eat, grab something to drink, and if you just arrived, then you can catch up on all of this morning's action. We'll be putting on some pre-recorded content so that you guys can, like I said, see everything that we got up to this morning in time for when we come back this afternoon. So we'll review this really quickly. Nice. Okay. So, like I said, putting on some pre-recorded content. I will catch you guys back in an hour.